together as a collection of moving parts instead of one big, undefined pile of mess. The torso isn't just a vague, round shape that I've been using as a placeholder for clothes. It's a ribcage that can tilt in a certain direction while the pelvis tilts in another. The limbs also interact with the torso, and when I put them all together, I finally understood why artists study fundamentals. Once I understood how things were constructed on the inside, adding hair, clothes, and details on top became second nature. To challenge myself even further, I started studying realism. After 250 days of art, I never thought this day would actually come, instead of one big, undefined pile of mess. The torso isn't just a vague, round shape that I've been using as a placeholder for clothes.
If I'm being completely honest, I've been experiencing art block for the past 2 years of my life. And sadly, I'm still not over it. But how? In order to understand how I ended up having this art block that spanned for over 2 years of my life, we need to go back to where I began. Looking back at the very first time I posted my art on Instagram, I started posting my art at late December of 2020. But I actually started drawing way before that. I've always had a lot of fun drawing comics at the back of my notebook when I was still in my elementary school. And I never really took it seriously. It was just a hobby of mine to kill some time or to pass the boredom at school. But as I got older, I realized that I actually have a knack for drawing stuff and following tutorials. And not until I watched my first anime ever, around early 2020, that I realized that I want to take this hobby a bit more seriously. And so I practiced, and I learned. I followed tutorials, and I earned. Damn, I'm rhyming, bruh! This is around the time where quarantine started to take place, so I don't have much to do other than, you guess it, practice. Eventually, I started noticing the progress. The things I thought that wasn't on me is suddenly showing up. I started making decent fan arts. I made my own characters. And heck, I even made a manga. One that is not good in any standards, but okay. Point is, I was improving. And then, the quarantine ended. And I need to go back to school. But it's fine because I can still draw while... Oh my god, what the heck just happened, bro? Art block started creeping up. After drawing for a long time, doing all sorts of projects, I found myself bored. For those of you who don't know, art block is a temporary, frustrating state where a creative person feels unable to produce, find inspiration, or finish artwork. For a bit of a context, this is also around the time where AI art is starting to boom. And also around the time where I need to take my studies seriously because I'm about to turn college soon. Damn, I'm rhyming, bro! And I kind of just lost my motivation to draw. So, to answer my problem, how did I ended up having this 2-year art block that prevents me to make creative artworks again, is a combination of school responsibility, burnout, getting a bit thrown off the edge about the idea of AI art, and slowly forgetting why I even started this whole thing. So, final lesson. For those who are still passionate about their hobby, don't measure your worth against speed, trends, or what machines can do. Because what makes your worth matter was never just the result. It was always the human behind it, and the time you chose to spend, the meaning only you can give it. Thank you very much.